Hello, hello, and hello. I'm the S.O.C.K, aka the Moist Towelette, and I'm back for the. Let me make sure I get this right. This is the fourth session of wrong campaign. The fourth session of Death's End, and where we last left off, we were in the middle of combat with the plague touched or the plague affected version of their childhood friend Luna. Um, Picking up straight off on combat. You guys can see initiative, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Gabriela, it is your turn right now. Luna is currently crawling like belly down onto the ground, just burning from her own acid as she's crawling to go get her father.
Um, so she's trying to crawl to her father, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Gabriella, which she's going to do, she's going to walk in front of her, just walk, standing in front of her. Don't know where her head is, but I'll move
Mm-hmm.
there and like crouch down to get as close to her level as I can. And if I have to, I'll lay on the ground with her. And I'm just going to like, how do I explain this? Like, I'm going to like try to calm her.
Mm-hmm.
Uh and approach her gently, like you do to an animal that's in pain.
I'll say because you sorry, I'm scrolling through my conditions books. I forgot to get that out. Yep, there we go. Uh, I'll say that's a with your I can't remember if you made an animal handling check earlier or if it was a persuasion check, but I know you made a really good check with Luna earlier before she was infected and stuff. So I'll say you can make a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion.
Either that or animal handling,
It was
whichever one you
animal
want to use.
handling. It
Yeah,
was
you
animal
can use
handling.
animal.
I
And
did.
you're trying to do it from like a primal sort of perspective and everything.
Yeah, it's only a +2 difference, so I'll take the +2 if I can. 17.
17.
You have advantage.
I will
Oh,
roll
with
a.
advantage.
Oh
I
yeah, you're
thought I
rolling with
heard it.
advantage. Yeah, because
Yeah.
your connection that you made with her earlier.
18.
18. One better.
18.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah. Oh!
All right. Yeah. So you can see that she's not fully well actually let me roll her deck save real quick. You didn't enter the area, so you don't have to make a deck save, but she does have to make that. I forgot for being her in her acid. Um that's a failure. So let me roll that real quick. All right. But yeah, so Luna, she was originally like facing away from you, but as you like, you put your hand on her, she looks at you, and you like look at her like eye level and everything, like you said. You see that you clearly have her attention right now. She is, like I said, she's extremely frantic right now. Given the circumstances and stuff. So she looks at you and like, what do you say? She's like very still right now.
All right. It's okay. He's safe. You just need to calm down. Were you hurt anyone? You're safe now. And as I'm speaking to her, as Gabriella's speaking to her, she's going to gently cup her cheek over her left hand, and then press her forehead against hers, even though there's acid burning in Gabriella.
Mm-hmm.
So she wouldn't care. She just want to show like understanding. Uh, that's what I'll do as my action. Just gently touch her in the cheek with my head, forehead touching her forehead.
Okay. Yeah. So next up is going to be the plate touched in the area. I think I was rolling, so they definitely would be able to hear the commotion and everything. Everybody has their ready actions outside. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that I rolled a D. I'll just roll a D20. I can't remember if I rolled a D100 or a D20, but I'll roll a d20 real quick. On an 11 or higher, they will begin to head toward this area. You guys have been rolling really well for these luck checks. So yeah, they you can clearly see you hear a lot more groaning as this fight has gone on and everything. But none of them are currently like heading towards your direction right now. But you can clearly see that there's plenty of them have been alerted and have entered the general area. Azumi, that is your turn. Luna right now is, or actually, I think let me see if you have to make that saving throw again from being in the acid.
Probably.
Target creature that enters the area or ends its turn. Okay, yeah, no. So it's only when you enter the area or end your turn within the area. So,
All right. So
yeah, Luna right now is currently like looking face to face at Gabriela right now.
So right now she is decently pacified.
Not directly violent is the better term. It's like you're still like talking to the equivalent of like an intelligent, crazed animal right now.
All right, then seeing a chance real quick, I'm gonna take a gator at my. That's better than I thought it would be. Seeing that her attention is taken, Izumi is going to. Yeah, she is gonna make her way over to Zuko and just patch him up the best she can, stop any bleeding if he is actively bleeding.
Yeah, I mean he has a wide open wound in his stomach, so definitely
Yeah,
make me a
is.
medicine check.
15.
15. Okay, so well, are you proficient in medicine, by the way?
I am not proficient, but yeah, no, I'm not proficient in it.
Let me check something. That definitely succeeds to stop any like lethal bleeding. Administer aid. Okay, all right, yeah, no. So you would need a medicine kit to like fully like stop up any like ongoing sort of stuff, but for the immediate like circumstances, he's not like gushing blood or anything right now. So
Okay.
yeah, are you doing anything with your bonus action?
Bonus action. She doesn't want. Bonus action, I will go into my dueling mastery stance.
Okay.
More just as a prepared thing, and she's just gonna speak to Zuko. Mr. Zuko, are you okay? Are you still with us?
You can clearly see he's like very much like semi-conscious right now. Like he's just kind of muttering to himself, "Don't hurt, don't hurt." Like he's you can he's going into shock basically, emotionally and physically right now.
Yeah. We're not trying to. We'll try to calm her down. And yeah, so Izumi is just gonna be tending to Mr. Zuko for the minute. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Uzi, that is your turn. You currently are like jammed, like kind of like slammed against the wall, just from like the space that Luna's taking up in the doorway and everything right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing for your turn?
I'm gonna turn to Gabriela. Gabriela, can you take care of Luna? I'll protect the door and make sure no one gets in if you manage.
Gabriela's not going to respond, but you can tell that she heard what she said. She's giving Luna her full attention.
I'm gonna try and move away from Luna without. I'm gonna move away from Luna towards the door.
Well,
in case
the
anymore.
wall right here is like caved in from the acid from being melted and
Ah.
stuff. So you could exit through there if you want, but you could just go to the door. But this area is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
The acid.
It would be 10, 20. So I could get over here then.
Yep.
With the 30 movement speed. Yeah. The big question: do I take an AOO from moving away from Luna?
I'll say no for now.
Let's
Just
go.
because she is focused on she's focused on Gabriela, thankfully. So that will depend. I'm gonna roll one more final. I'm gonna use your result from before, Gabriela. You're 18. I'm gonna roll one final wisdom save for Luna. Essentially, the way I was gonna do it is that if she rolls above, then her sort of like primal murderous instincts kind of take over. But if she rolls below, then she is at least somewhat pacified for now.
That one. Ah!
I don't know if that's good or bad for us, honestly.
From
pretty
how he
bad.
said it, that's very bad.
So Gabriela, as you're like face to face with Luna, I'll let you make a I feel like all of you would be relatively adept to this. Gabriela, because you're literally on the same wavelength as Luna right now mentally, and Uzi because of your just general like chakra efficiency, and then Azumi from something else. I'm gonna ask everybody to make a chakra control check to notice something.
Okay, control.
Damn, that's an 8.
18.
Which is fair. My character is preoccupied.
Started recording, right? Let me make sure. Yep.
Hard.
Okay, so I'll cover from lowest to top first. So Azumi, you don't know what specifically it is, but you almost feel like the sensation that you feel when you feel like a violent intent in the room, like when you can just feel when someone's upset, like it just has that sort of like aura that just sits over the room and everything.
Gotcha.
You don't know what it is, or even if it's from Luna in general, but you feel this like crushing sort of dread like fall over you for a second, and like that same sensation that you felt when you saw Fujimaru for the first time, the joshing cultist dude. Like cold sweat, hair standing up on end, and you feel an intense burning sensation in your on your seal on your stomach. And for you, Gabriela, you don't know, like you can almost kind of like swear that same sort of feeling that I described to Azumi, except for the burning seal. You almost kind of feel like you can see some sort of dark cloud wash over Luna's eyes, like a literal like black mist form within her, like her yellowed and like red and sort of like pupils and everything. And then finally, for you, Uzi, you feel that something else has entered the room, quote unquote, in the sense that this weight that's falling all over you isn't just some random like emotional feeling. You feel like it's looking at you, if that makes sense. Like this emotion that you're feeling is gazing upon you. Luna is going to get up.
Oh, okay.
By other feeling, I mean like it feels like chakra and stuff like that, but it almost is like attaching to your emotions.
Yeah, no, I just I hadn't taken an action. That was just my movement.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
that's
go
more.
ahead.
Yeah, with my action, I was just gonna swap Barboda out for John and Nee.
My bad.
That's fine. Just remove that. Bring in the other puppets, so he can help me protect the door. That's it.
All right. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your turn.
It's all good. We all got a little caught up there.
Yeah, no, that's all good. That nat 20 was crazy. Yes,
correct.
The one time a nat 20 is bad. But yeah, Luna, that dark cloud washing over her eyes, Gabriela, stands up and looks at you, and you can see like with an even more lightning quickness than before, she goes to like swipe at you, but like something stops her mid-air as if she's like hitting a wall, and she just lets out. I'm gonna ask for a Constitution save real quick as she lets out a guttural roar that sounds like a jet engine going off.
Constitution save?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll actually make everybody in the area make a Constitution save.
Yeah,
Have
I was about to
Gabiru,
say.
Gakacha, and then Kikunara. I'm gonna roll that for her.
Copy.
Gabriel also?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, everybody in the area is gonna have to roll a con save real quick.
Oh no. Will of Fire.
Yeah, you can go ahead and use that.
I'm gonna give myself some advantage on that. Yeah, that's better.
Hey,
I'll
for
take whatever
myself,
effect that's about to happen.
for Gabriella, roll 21.
Okay.
For Gabriel is 13.
Fox rolled a 14. I rolled an 11.
Okay, I guess just to make it simpler. Sorry, I'm scrolling through my stuff. Dude. DC is. All right, who call out who rolled below a 15?
Gabriel.
Izumi and Yogacha.
Alright, does my construct have to make my puppet? Does that have to make cons? Yeah. Okay.
No, it's a puppet. It's not gonna.
Yeah, it does not feel fear yet.
So Kikunara makes it. The villager fails, and you said who failed?
Izumi and Yogacha.
Azumi and Kakacha. Okay, so Azumi and Kakacha, you both are deafened.
Also, is Gabriel then?
Oh, did Gabriel roll below 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is also deafened as well. Just by like I said, this like it sounds like a jet engine going off and everything, and you almost feel like she could be roaring louder. Like eventually, you're hearing kind of like muffles a little bit, even for the people that aren't deafened by this permanently. Just momentarily, you're deafened just from your ears not being able to comprehend the amount of noise. But you can clearly see it's like almost her like vocal cords are like stiffening as if she's like trying to stop. She's not doing this on purpose. Wait, who said they have to be RB real quick?
Leo.
Okay. Well, I'll just wait for a second until they get back. But yeah, for you guys that are here right now, yeah, you're deafened right now, and Luna is going to snarl at you, and she is going to. That was her main action. Yeah, she snarls at you like acid, kind of like dribbling from her malformed chin, and she runs off, like dives out of the hole from the melted wall and everything, and just dives off into the darkness.
Oh.
So she just runs off.
Oh.
Well, that's a problem for future us.
Future us being 2 rounds.
For now, I think it's very clear to say that the other plague touch will start heading your way. Uzi, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me actually write this down real quick while Zumi's gone.
Did y'all not continue?
No.
Yeah, no, we just stopped at the part where so Luna snarled at Gabriela and then ran off into the darkness.
Oh.
Like whatever humanity she had left directed her rage somewhere else. So That is Kikunara's turn. These plate touched right in front of the area have been alerted, so they start snarling like "Hey!" as they start to get ready to head over. Kikunara is, I mean, that's definitely gonna have to be a wisdom save for her to use her radiant action to attack.
Uh,
15, yeah, that passes. So she let me see.
if
She'll
any of them
use.
get close enough, Gagacha also had a ready to action.
Mhm. Yeah, Kakashi can use it as a reaction to do the ready to action if you
Well, it
want.
would be a melee swipe.
Okay, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so that would have to actually be close.
Yeah, so she'll just yell like get away, and then we'll just fire cast piercing bark. That is a 14 to hit as she claps her hands together and shoots out from the ground a root that fires it just like a bullet. 14 to hit. That does 10 earth damage. She's not being lethal with this, although. So the it's not even a strength save for it. It's this one is down. How much chakra is that? Yeah, so the like sharpened root spike that slams into this plate touch like slams into its legs and just sprouts like a cascading series of roots that just roots the limp body in place as it just kind of loses the strength to be able to keep moving. And that was just her reaction that I would have done at the end of Luna's turn from the scream and stuff. For her actual turn, I think she just will once again ready her action to just defend Kakacha.
I will ask.
Mhm.
Did Izumi's turn come to pass before? Or no.
Oh yeah, go ahead and have Kakacha do his turn. Same thing with Gabiru and Kakacha can both do their turns right now because I have forgotten to do that. So you can go ahead and Kakacha, you can do your stuff.
Well, Gakasha is gonna keep doing that. I more specifically say because as she would have ran out, Izumi would have spoke up of, I need someone to help carry him so we can get the fuck out of here.
What would do you like? Do you shout? Oh, actually, you're deafened right now. You, Gakacha, and Gabiru are deafened, so you can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything. Speak
Yeah.
loudly is an option.
Yeah, you could just
Speak
yell.
louder.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes, loudly attract the enemies.
louder than needed. I need someone to help me carry Mr. Zuko. As how many of these zombies are like roaming closer?
You before you were deafened by the scream, you definitely heard a good amount congregating towards the area. But it was like the sort of thing you heard, like groans out in the distance and everything. So maybe not like a horde of them didn't just show up or anything like that, but you completely they're like on the way.
Well, then how much would Gagacha see? Because Gagacha has dark vision.
Well, let me actually switch to the other map real quick just so I can get a visual for that.
Okay.
And Gabiru, how much would he see?
Yeah, I know both of them are good with sight.
Yeah.
So there are two in the distance. There's a good amount that I've entered in terms of like, or you want like just a general number of how many are in the area.
General number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
They're start counting.
Holds up tails. That's how many zombies they see.
They would guess about is Gabiru. Both Gabiru and Gakasha are deafened. So let me see. I guess if you yell it out, Kikunara would like hold up like a finger, like how many to Kakashi and Gabiru, and she yells back to you, Uzi, and Gabriela, who can still hear, that as far as they can tell, there's around 8 or 9 that they can see, but they hear more in the distance. Oh wait, no, they don't hear anything. They just see the 8 or 9 in the area.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. Then Gagacha is just readying action again to attack any that come too close. Gabriela, you feel free to do your thing. Sorry for cutting you off.
No worries, no worries. Garu's going to be on guard duty as well with Gagacha. But Gabriela is going to tell Uzi to help Izumi with
Zuko?
Zuko. Yeah, with Zuko.
Okay.
And Gabriela says, "I'll go for a stroll. Just follow me if you feel like it."
Got it.
Uh,
Let's do this.
What?
and
I'm sorry. I saw the joke. I saw the joke, and I
I guess
really
yeah. I'll turn off
wanted
combat music while this is happening.
What?
what, did I miss something?
No, my character's deafened.
Oh.
So that's the joke.
Yeah, Azumi, Gabiru, and Gakacha are deafened. So you have your turn, Gabriela. You said you want to go take a stroll. You can do your thing.
So what she's going to do is she's going to tell Uzi to help Izumi with Zuko, and she's like, "I'm going for a stroll. If you want to follow, that's okay." And then she'll proceed to walk. Yeah, she'll proceed to walk towards the next destination we're supposed to go to. So where do you guys want to go? Let's talk about that.
Well, after Izumi recovers her ears, she
Wait,
is gonna point.
They
No,
weren't
you're
here
good.
when you said, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I don't want to interrupt the RP, but you're deafened until your next rest. So just for this immediate interaction,
shit.
your ears are like completely deaf.
Well, luckily for me, hand signs are a thing.
Yes, we use them every day.
Ninja code and shit. Izumi is gonna request through hand signs of what? And she's gonna to ask, for purposes of this, I take it we have left the stand.
I am gonna do a quick thing. So the same way we did it when you guys were heading to the ramen shop, we're just gonna do one round. If you're all just generally leaving the area, I'll switch you guys over to the map from the carnival sort of area.
Yeah, I'll have
Just to note, when Gabriela says she's going for a stroll, she's going to personally kill some zombies.
All right.
Would you say that you go on enthusiastic walks?
Yes, we can say that.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah, well, yeah, we could say that you go on very enthusiastic walks.
Yeah, but
That's what she's doing.
That is a good question.
She'll purposely walk up to a zombie, put him out of his misery, and walk to the next. Working her way to whatever destination you guys want to go to.
It is a good question to ask that.
And she will be using Rapid Stance in combat, because that's how pissed she is.
Yeah, Izumi is gonna say in sign, we have one injured and one other civilian. We need to leave.
Yeah, well, do you think does Izumi know sign language?
They went to the Ninja Academy. Of course, they were
Ninja
taught
Academy.
fucking
Ninja Academy
code.
teaches you to summon fireballs using hand signs.
No,
Don't
Yeah, I guess.
talk.
Yeah, I
no.
guess you could. Yeah. You're right. You're
You
right.
talk through code. Like it would like you bring up a valid point. But if a Ninja Academy, I already talked shit about Konoha's Academy. If they
Yeah.
didn't give the basic introduction to codes of hand signs are multiple codes and
Yeah, I
things
got
to
it.
reference, then there's
I'm not gonna
more
give you a
scope.
hassle.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be kind of conflicting because you need to learn hand signs for talking and hand signs for fireball. And I feel like someone has accidentally done a jutsu at some
No,
point.
hands. There's more to the process than just hand signs.
Yeah, but I feel like someone had low enough intelligence to
I
accidentally shoot a
agree with
fireball.
you. That would be hilarious.
There's a question, DM.
Mhm.
Would you say the approximately health of these zombies are about 10?
They have. I mean, you guys have fought enough about now. They have 9 HP. It's one more hit point
Okay.
than a regular villager,
So-
which is 8.
What Rabbit Stance does, it gives me multi-attack. So I'm able to attack. So I'm able to attack as a bonus action.
Yep.
With my hands. Plus, I have light on my weapons. So that means even if I roll low all 3 attacks, it's 15 points of damage.
What if you miss?
Yeah, if I miss. If I don't miss, it's 15 points of damage at lowest range.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna roll with the turn order for. Let me to stop lagging. There we go. All right. So we had your. What in the world?
So as long as I don't miss a hit, they die instantly.
Which one is GM? Okay, so. God damn it. Give me like. Give me like a couple minutes because I accidentally closed my GM tab.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
no worries.
Nay.
So I gotta open up my all the stat blocks and all that. So picking up. So Gabriela, I know you use your bonus action to switch stances into rabbit fist stance. I'll let you go about your turn for this. Looking around, I won't make you make a perception check. I'll just go off of you guys' passive perception. What's everybody's perception bonus, real quick?
Perception bonus. You said.
Whoa! Get ready to get disappointed.
0.
6.
Plus 6.
9.
9. All right.
9? Wait,
Yeah, I mean,
hang on, your
it's minus
bonus
1.
or your passive? Okay, that's your
Passive.
passive. Okay.
Yeah, she has -1 to.
Okay.
I have
That makes more
I
sense.
have 0.
I have 16 then.
Okay.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, so Azumi, you're able to notice, you're still deafened, but you're able to notice just looking around at their behavior and everything. These zombies out here are deafened by this. They're kind of just like snarling around and everything in like all directions. So you can sneak if you want, but Gabriela, it's your turn right now for what you want to do.
Alright. I'm gonna stick to what I said. Gorilla's gonna go for enthusiastic walk. And the closest one to say is this one, right? That's the closest?
Let me look at the measurement. Closest one is this one right here, if you can see. This one is 20 feet away. Either way, you have
Okay.
plenty of movement speed to get to any of them.
Yeah, I got 55 to play with.
Now, just out of curiosity, let me just go ahead. So, you
So
can
the
get to
exit-
that one.
I can't get to both of them. Okay. It's good to know. Where's the exit?
I feel like anywhere off the map.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere off the map.
Every direction.
So we'll go down. Is that okay with everyone?
Fine with me.
All right.
Oh yes.
So I'm gonna
let
walk up.
me-
So I'm gonna walk up to this plague touched,
Roll
and
perfect
just
damage.
combo him.
Okay. Yeah,
So
you have your main action available, so you just want to make a unarmed strike.
yeah, I make 2
Yep.
because of the light on Tenko's. That's 10 hit.
Yep. 10 hits.
Okay. That's a minimum of 10 damage.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
13.
Right.
That's in total. That's both rolls together.
Mhm.
Because Rapid Stance combines all attacks as 1 for DR reduction.
Yeah, it counted as 1 for damage reduction
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. The plate touched is. Are you doing this lethally?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can describe how you take out this zombie.
It's... Wow, okay. So what she's gonna do, because how rotten is their corpse? Or is it still rather
I would say more so
of it?
decaying right now. Like it's that black ichor, that black goo kind of like rising out of their their orifices, and their skin is like drying and like fraying and stuff like that as it turns green. So they look emaciated almost, but not like rotting yet.
Okay. So it's gotta be 2 file be so how do I okay. It'll be a kick to the throat and then a spin around another kick. See if they remove their heads from that kick, the second kick.
Mm-hmm.
So like you snap their neck and tear their flesh.
Okay. Yeah. So you take out this plate touched as it drops to the ground lifelessly, and that is. Are you moving anywhere else?
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep walking.
Okay.
So it's a force to be reckoned with right now. She's pissed, she's angry, she's emotional. Nothing's gonna stop her from going from point A to point B.
Okay. And is Gabi Rue doing anything?
He's gonna stay on guard duty on everyone else, on the new ones.
Okay, so just ready in action to guard.
Yeah.
All right. Um. Next up is the plague touched. The plague touched. Just noticing Gabriela and everything. This one will try to walk over. It can't get to her, so it's just gonna dash. Just with jerky movements as it just walks over, snarling even louder than usual because it's deaf, like as it reaches out towards you.
Which one?
This
It's
plate
right
touch that
above
walked
you
up to
now.
you,
Okay.
and this one is gonna walk up to closest person, so it's gonna walk up to Gabiru. Gabiru can use his ready to action.
All right. $26.
26 hits.
Five points of damage from Gabiru.
All right. And what type of damage is that?
Pierce and poison.
3 poison or 3 piercing?
2 piercing, 3 poison.
Yeah, it just sinks his fangs into him as the plate touch just snarls. Is going to make an attack towards Gabiru as it's just kind of like muttering to itself, What time is it?" as see, there's a 23 to hit.
33 does hit.
Gabiru's gonna have to make a strength save as he takes 3 bludgeoning damage.
Strength save? Okay.
Yep.
19.
19 succeeds, so he's able to wriggle out of the plate touch grasp, but it like very clumsily just slams its hands onto both sides of its body and starts just like yanking it side to side and everything. These other plate touched. I'm going to roll a d20 luck check. Once again, 11 or higher, they start walking towards you. But this is just to determine what direction they were facing when all of this is going off. But they're all deafened, so yeah, they definitely will just use their actions to just 2, 15, 40. So this one's going to dash to end up right here.
Well, didn't go as planned. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
It's all
Honestly,
good.
I expected this to happen. As soon as you
Yeah.
said you were going for a walk, I was like, well, if I were not deafened, you know, I would say something, but whatever.
Not letting me.
It's fine. Sometimes you need to go on a very enthusiastic walk.
Does a 12 hit one of the zombies? I doubt it.
Oh, for Gagacha's ready to action. 12, yeah, that 12 hits.
Oh.
These are still regular villagers that have been transformed into these things.
Okay.
They're weak.
And
They're
that is 5 slashing.
5 slashing. All right, I'm just handling all of their dash actions first.
So as many as I thought there was, we're good. Oh, just 4.
And then this last one right here.
Well, look on the bright side. We're getting combat experience.
Look on the negative side. We're gonna need therapy.
So that is all the plate touch turn. You just see mass amounts of them start walking out. Uzi, you definitely hear some more rustling in the bushes and like cracks in the sticks. So you can guess that like, if you're not out of here in like the immediate time, things might be getting a little bit worse. But they all start walking towards you with jerky movements, kind of like tripping over objects. Azumi, that is all you. You're currently carrying Mr. Zuko, right? Or is Johnny carrying?
John is carrying it.
I was gonna say it because I
Yeah.
don't think Izumi would have the strength.
That's why I was asking.
Carry the old man. You can do this.
I know, right? My turn. Drawing out my Chakuto.
This is a good thing to note just for future games for all of you, all you guys and everything. Switching weapons, if you have your free object interaction that you get on your turn, you can just use your free object interaction to do that. But if you've already used your free action to, you know, for whatever, then it will be a bonus action to switch weapons.
Good to know.
But yeah, you continue.
All right, Izumi will go here. I want. Trying to just make sure this is the best thing I can do. Izumi, as she moves, she's gonna call out. They can't hear like me. We should do what we can, but we need to go. As she will go for a slash on we'll say that. If I could just pull up the right sheet. That is a +6 to hit. Oh!
Nat 20.
Yeah,
Izumi once again shows off.
I'm really glad I targeted that one. So let's see. That turns my already 2d8 to
I don't even
because
know if
it.
there's a point in rolling for this.
I really don't. Yeah, I really don't think so either. But you know, it's fun.
I mean,
There
if you
are a
rolled a
lot.
This one
minimum,
is not.
There's a lot of
nearly-
nat 20s flying around here.
yeah, if you rolled a minimum, then I would probably then I think that's the only way that it doesn't immediately die from this.
I would be. Lethal came in fucking handy. Holy shit!
Jesus.
That was all lethal.
1-1-1.
3d8 was my fucking. Actually, I don't even think I did that right. I think that turns. I don't know. I'll
I
figure
mean,
that
it
out.
would be
later.
two. It would be 2d8 because lethal is when you
No.
attack something that's hidden. Or it
2d8.
activates.
Yeah, that's the lethal. The 3d8 came from dueling mastery because my 1d8 weapon becomes a 2d8.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The dual mastery increases it by +1, but the lethal property only activates when you attack something that you're hidden or like that you're stealth against. But either way, that still takes it out regardless.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking? The one that's
This is the bottom right one.
okay.
And then my bonus action is being spent on slashing the other one. So that is again +6. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
That is 4 slashing to the other guy.
All right. Do you want to describe how you like go about this series of attacks? This one doesn't drop the zombie, but he's like severely wounded.
So Izumi drawing out her blade, now being in a proper stance, would go to swiftly cut the zombie behind him in two before quickly grabbing her kunai to do a slash through this one. And after she is gonna step here and just hold her blade defensively. And then you said summons just take their thing at the end of the turn?
Yeah, someone's taking it at the end of your turn, yeah.
Alright, yeah, then the fox will take another slash. Oh.
Jesus Christ, man.
Jesus Christ!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Gotcha, not being showed up. What the fuck? I mean, this is just 2d10, but fuck you.
It's like that anime sort of logic, how like when one of your senses gets dulled, you automatically just become stronger.
Really?
I am deafened. My power is now doubled. But yeah,
It's-
that Yakacha fully takes out this one. You can describe it.
I have become deafened.
Fucking-
Destroyer of zombies.
Gotcha, just slash it. No, for the symmetry of it, Gotcha launched his attack at the same time Izumi launched their kunai into this one, so it was just from both sides, just being fucking slashed.
Mm-hmm.
And
Uh,
then
Yeah.
he is just gonna move here again, just defensively trying to keep back here open. That is my turn.
Okay. Next up is you, Uzi.
I can't see the initiative. All right, let's see.
Yeah,
he
it
can
doesn't
see it,
transfer
we
over.
can't.
It doesn't
Ah,
transfer
okay.
over for some reason.
Yeah,
but I
okay.
want to take the time for it.
Well, I guess we're going on a walk. I'm going to. Don't think I actually have the strength for that, unfortunately. So I'm going to. Let's see what's the range. What's the range? It's 30. I'm gonna do the very ninja thing, and I'm gonna throw some kunais.
Okay.
Move over here.
That's like so crazy. Just so you know, the other ones, there is a guy right below Gabiru. And then
Yeah.
I think that is. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a kunai against. It has multi attack, so I'm gonna attack one each. Let's see. 11 and a 18.
11 and a 18 hit, or use an action bonus action to throw kunai?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Which ones are you targeting?
This one for the first and this one for the second.
Okay, yeah, both of those hit as you just kind
perfect.
of launch those and everything.
You know, we go back to basics. That's 7 damage, and I need. This is the first time I'm using multi-attack. I don't add my bonus.
Yeah, it's just 1d4.
Yeah, when you use a multi-attack,
one
you don't
damage.
add modifier to bonus action.
From 0 to 0.
The only reason why I got extra damage on my multi-attack is only because lethal.
Oh yeah, because you're better on me. I know.
Yeah. So I imagine does like Uzi throw these like kunai with his like chopper threads and everything?
Chopper threads are attached to Johnny. These are just like as basic as you can get when it comes to Academy. He's just throwing 2 kunais.
Okay.
As it was thought, like, because the puppet's kind of busy making sure I was gonna say Mr. Zuko doesn't get killed, so I can't really do anything with that. That's my turn.
And Kikunara is just going to walk up right here. Even though she passed the wisdom save, you can see she's like shaking, like shivering and everything from like pure fear and stuff. She's just going to take out her bow staff, and she would yell out to you, Uzi, who are Uzi and Gabriela, like, we're trying to get out of here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so she will then try to trip this plague touched with her bow staff.
Slip stabs it on accident.
Let me make sure I get the rules for trips right.
Can't imagine the amount of times I have taken a weapon with that property, but then never used that property.
In place of one of the attacks, you can attempt to shove it when make a test an athletics check versus the creature's athletics. Martial arts or acrobatics. Okay, so I'll say it's against athletics here. Makes sense. It makes sense. So this plague touch has the roll above a not get a nat one. Or actually, I mean, nat ones don't automatically fail each time. So I mean, I'll still have it roll its athletics check. Yeah, so she tries to trip it up with her bow staff and everything, trying to like poke it to get away, like, but it's not like a pest. This is still a full-grown person, so it just bats her bow staff off to the side, and she kind of like yelps and everything. She'll just use her bonus action to. Let me look at her.
I don't know why. In my head, I pictured that. Then I heard her scream in the Bulma fight, "Kill it with fire!"
She's just gonna cast a jutsu barkwood defense on herself. As you just see some roots sprout from the ground and kind of cover over her body. So she has a +2 to her AC. Oh yeah, I meant to say for you guys, I'll make a little area of effect, but keep in mind if you're within 10 feet of Kikunara, you count as being behind half cover. Is like roots just kind of like naturally form around here to protect her.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, so that's +2 to her AC, and then increases her. It gives her a DR of 4. Where did I have Kikunara stuff? All right. Yeah, that's Kikunara's turn. She's not gonna like leave the area and everything. She's just kind of like frozen in fear almost. Gabriela, it is your turn.
So I have one on me, correct?
One is right above you,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then one is right below Gabby.
Yeah, one is trying to like one is tailing you, just like reaching out to where you're trying to grab you. Just
You do an amazing zombie impression. I just want to add.
thank you.
So I'm gonna whack it. 26.
26. You guys are going crazy right now. Go ahead and roll damage. That
6 points of
is
damage.
6 damage as you like clock it across the face. You can see it's just like not like stopping it whatsoever. It's still trying to reach towards you. You still have your bonus action.
I'll use delight traits actually, so I attack at the same time. It's the same action.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an additional attack roll.
11.
11. Yeah, that fully. And you're being lethal about this, right?
Yeah, very much lethal.
All right.
9.
Yeah, that takes it out.
And remember, Gabby
So,
goes
she's
at
going-
the end of your turn.
She's gonna walk up. She's gonna walk here.
Mhm.
And she's gonna look at Sinji. Aries, show that one more time and I'm smacking you in the face.
I forgot for a second that you were talking to your dog. I'm like,
I thought she just said that to fucking Kikunara.
He's chewing his collar. I'm so sorry. So she's gonna look at Sinju and say, if you can't attack, stay in the back. Scared weak people shouldn't be in the front line. And then she's gonna proceed to try to eliminate Blake as her bonus action.
okay, yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
22.
22. Yeah, that definitely hits.
8.
8 damage. So, yeah, you fully take out this zombie as well, as it falls under your crushing blows. And what is Gabiru doing?
Arrow's just going to escort the villager closer to the edge of the map.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have the villager use its just its turn to move along with Gabiru. So what, 30 feet over here?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so Gabiru's moving down there as well. All right, cool. Gabiru, they're definitely within range. Gabiru signals you that he saw 3 heading from this direction.
Yep.
Or 3 more kind of emerging from the bushes and everything.
She's going to proceed to walk to over here with the rest of her movement of 25. I think it's 25. How far did she move there to there?
Around 30.
You should have about like 20 or 25 movement left.
So here to here, 25. So I have 30 movement left. So she's going to walk here just to be like a guardsman, make sure everyone can walk by.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that
if any
is...
show up, she'll eliminate them.
All right. Next up is the plate touch, so I'll go ahead and All right. Yeah. So three more on either side emerge from the bushes, and they're just gonna use their turns. I'll handle the closest ones first before I actually resolve any. Can you get there within movement? No, it's gonna be a dash. Actually, no, 20 feet. This is definitely an increasingly worsening situation.
Indeed.
You two focus on trying to get everyone out of here. I'll catch up.
So moves over here. Seven feet. I think that's everybody. This plate touch definitely will start lumbering over towards you. Did I get there within? No, it's gonna have to use. This one's gonna use its action to dash. Similarly, so will this one. All right, so now I'm gonna handle some attack rolls real quick. So, which one's dashed? I think only one, 2, 3. This one definitely dashed. So, these three plate touched are gonna start. They swarm around you, Izumi, and are gonna start making. These three are gonna make an attack towards you as they flail their arms at you.
All right. None of those
Thankfully, they're not intelligent enough to flank, so I feel like that wouldn't really make sense unless they're literally just directionally would end up on either side. So yeah, they're kind of just like flailing their arms at you, and they all miss. Which other ones are close? I think only one can make. Yeah, only one can make attack roll towards you, Gabriela, because the other two use their action to dash. 19 hits.
Yep, 19 does hit.
Take 4 bludgeoning damage as it like clips you across, like it grabs you by the neck and everything. And go ahead and make me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw?
Yep.
$13.
13 just barely succeeds. So yeah, it grabs you by the neck and everything, but you're able to like wriggle out of its grasp. And that is the plague touch turn. Azumi, it is the start of your turn as you see these plague touched kind of like this black ichor from that's like oozing from their orifices is like kind of like getting on you as they're just like kind of like clobbering around, like trying to like clobber you and everything.
Okay. Just to say, okay, no, I see it. I got real confused. I was like, what do you mean? My summon is at 6 HP, but no, that's a Zuko.
Mm-hmm.
I got real confused.
Oh yeah.
So with this, I think first I'm actually. Zumi, not hearing what Gabriela said, she is gonna call out, "Start moving out of here. We don't want to get overrun." As she is going to make, Gagacha will first make an attack against the Blade Touch next to him. 17.
17 hits.
So that is 6 damage.
All right.
And
As
then
his fangs like sink into the zombie.
yeah, and he will be taking attack of opportunity as he is going to be moving backwards 25 feet. That is a miss. Izumi will be taking a slash at the first plague touch to her right. That is a 9 to hit.
A 9 doesn't hit. It just barely misses.
Ah, I see.
It's like I imagine it's like a cramped sort of space and everything, so you don't have as much space to like wind up for your strike.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Bonus action. No, yeah, bonus action will be just the bonus action slash with the kunai at the same one.
All right, yeah, that definitely hits.
That is a d4 damage. So it takes 3. Izumi will also be taking, well, now 3 attacks of opportunity.
This one right here.
Yeah, that, yep.
Okay, so you're only taking 2 because that downs it.
God damn. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Izumi will be moving her full 30 to here.
All right, so let me make those 2 attacks of opportunity as they flail at you.
15 misses, 8 misses.
Yeah, so just very uncoordinated. They kind of like bump into each other and everything as they're trying to like reach towards you, and that makes them miss. So, yeah.
Yeah, that is my turn.
Your Kacha already moved, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Uzi, that's all you.
Yeah. We're gonna try and get out of here. I'm gonna... I could just move my puppets just as is, right? Or...
Yeah, they have their
Did it
own
gain...
movement.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Down here.
As you're doing your stuff, whether it influences what you do, there are. It sounds like a lot more starting to come towards the area as this fight is extending.
That does change it. We should stay now. No, I'm gonna.
I like these odds. It's a fair fight.
Nah,
it's a 12v5. Oh, I can take this. No, I'm gonna.
Keep in mind, Gabriella has not used jutsu yet, except for against the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move out here. Why? Can I? Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna give Johnny probably can't shoot his bow while carrying Mr. Zuko, so I guess that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, yeah, you would definitely have to use both hands for it.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
Is the puppet moving anywhere?
Yeah, it did. It was moved 30 feet downwards.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen at the time.
Oh, good.
Next up is Kikunara. She kind of is, along with being frantic, she... Actually, no, I definitely would say she's more frantic than sad right now. You definitely see she has like kind of like drooping her head a little bit as she's like, it's one of those situations where like, you know, let's say you're training to be a firefighter or something like that. You get to your first fire and you're like shitting the bed right now. Like you can clearly see that's like, she recognizes that on her face. So she's just going to, especially with what...
I'm guessing the little speech Gabriella gave her didn't help.
Well, I mean, at least it made her like kind of like wise up a little bit. Let me make sure that is this concentration. Yeah, that is concentration. So let me write that down.
So while we're 5 or 10 feet near her, we get half defense.
Yeah, while you're within 10 feet of her, I'll actually make a little aura of effect. There's a lot of area effects right now, but let me see. 10 feet. It's a color that makes sense. I'll just do white. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So everybody within that range, you gain half cover. So that's +2 to your AC and +2 to dex saves.
Ooh, hell yeah.
As roots start to like reflexively form around you. You can see she like white knuckle grips her bow staff and kind of like gives herself a pep talk as she okay, and she's gonna go and try to she's gonna try to handle the situation that Gabriela is in right now. So let me see real quick how she can help this. Girl bark. I think that 10-foot sphere. Okay, so let me see if she can get to a space to get all of you guys this benefit. I guess not. I guess she'll try to cast. I'm trying to see how she can like meaningfully help you in this situation.
Escaping would be helpful, so I can run.
That is true. I just mean that she's gonna try to like put something up just to give you a little bit of a better chance
Oh,
of getting away
okay,
and stuff.
okay.
Okay, yeah. So she's gonna cast as her main action. It's a homebrew jutsu called Gnarled Roots, or Gnarled Roots. So she claps her hands together and like a mass of roots sprout from, so this is a 15-foot square. Within what range? 30 feet. Yeah, she's gonna try to put it towards the back of here. Linger. Yeah, that should be good. All right, so she's gonna clap her hands together as the massive roots like forms from underneath the ground, in a area of 2 plates touched in front of you, Gabriela. So each creature in the area has to make a dexterity saving throw. So this top plate touch succeeds, and this other one fails. God damn it! Destroyed the area real quick. Boom. One second, I'm trying to. Yep. All right, yeah. So you see one of them falls prone and takes 4 earth damage as the roots kind of like bludgeon this zombie that falls onto the ground. That enters or ends its turn. Okay, all right, cool. So she's just gonna then use her bonus action to throw a kunai at this other plague touch that's right near you, Gabriela. As a 13 to hit. That is 2 damage. Yep, and then she's just gonna move over here. And that is the end of Kikunara's turn. And Gabriela, that is all you. Gabiru is getting.
So which one did she hurt?
Sorry, go ahead.
Which one did she hurt?
This one right here, that's prone, and then this one right here that she threw her kunai at.
Okay.
Gabiru does warn you though, as a lot more are starting to enter the area. I'll reveal them on the map because he would see within this area. Actually, he only sees 2. Go ahead, do your thing. really good.
Sorry, dog unplugged my headsets.
You're all good.
Master has done.
So she's going to attack this one.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make
Because I
your
know attack of
defense roll.
opportunity is a thing.
It indeed is.
18.
18 definitely hits. Pretty much, if you roll above a 10, then you hit.
10.
15 feet square within range.
So 10 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, that takes it out. Sorry, I was reading the jutsu description. Which one are you attacking?
The one that's right here.
Okay, yeah, that takes it out. And you're, just obviously, if you guys end up doing something non-lethally, just tell me. But I'll assume it's lethal once you say
Okay.
it's lethal.
All right. No, she's surely lethal right now.
Mhm.
Bonus action 24.
24 definitely hits.
6 plus.
As you're just like one man army, just like boom, take one out. Boom, take the other one out. It's 5 damage.
5 to the other one.
Are you targeting the one that's prone or the one that's standing up right here?
Standing.
Standing. All right, cool. That is a.
Does that take it out?
-5. It is barely on its like last legs and everything.
Okay.
It's wild
Light
on its
trait
feet.
of my weapon then. I like this light trait. It's pretty great.
Yep.
10. So it's
10 definitely hits.
6.
6 damage. That eliminates it.
Okay. And then because that one's prone, she's just going to start walking. Her speed walking self is going to start walking.
That's just an attack of opportunity with disadvantage for this one since it's prone. It's a 9, doesn't hit as it just trying to swipes towards your leg.
And she's going to make it all the way to the edge of the map. With still 10 feet of movement left.
Okay. Yeah.
So she's just walking.
All right.
Got a BRB again.
Okay, I mean that's fine. I'll just handle the plate touch turns while it.
Versus you, Izumi.
So
So now the rest of you just have to make it at the end of the map. And Gabaru is just going to escort the villager beside Gabriella at the edge of the map. Leaving the edge of the map.
that is indeed easier said than done. Yeah. So the plague touched. For their turn, let me make sure I read their Kikonar's jutsu. Or a creature of your choice that enters or ends its turn in the area. Okay, so now let's start. This one is going to get up. Move it real quick. So I'm gonna get it up. That's half its movement, so it's just gonna move 10 feet to seeing like fresh prey of Mr. Zuko, still not like actively bleeding, but having an open wound and everything. So like moving over with jerky movements towards Mr. Zuko. This plate touched as well is going to get up using half of its movement. That is going to be a dash action. Ends up right here. These other plates touched are going to move towards Kakacha. This one has to use the dash action. I'll keep that in mind. I added too many. $40 feet right here. Oh wait, I have to make these two make deck saves first before I say they're in the area as they pass through. Where is their deck save at? Oh, it's continuing. So this one gets an 8, so it falls prone and takes 4 earth damage. It is almost down. And this one gets... Oh, they both fell. Okay. So they actually wouldn't be able to get to you guys in that turn, thankfully. These ones are prone and 4 earth damage. And the others are just going to make their dash actions.
I apologize once more.
No, you're all good.
Once more.
All right, what did I miss?
Lots of zombies are approaching.
Ah, I see.
Oh wait, that's another one. I added too many. There we go.
Are they off the map?
I would consider them like having escaped in the area, yeah. Unless they want to like re-enter, then I would just count them as being where they are on the map currently.
Okay. Can Kakacha spend its action dashing?
Hmm?
Can my fox dash as its action?
Yeah, you can use a main action to dash, yeah.
Cool.
Two. This one count as difficult terrain, so they end up right here. All right, so I'm gonna handle the attack rolls first. So these two, I don't think. Yeah, only one of them can make an attack towards Zuko, so it's gonna just try to grab Zuko from Johnny's arms.
When it does that, oh nope, never mind. Right, I don't have that yet. Damn.
This one atop above Zuko right here. You can have Johnny make an athletics check real quick. I'm just gonna try to grab. Uzi, can you have the Johnny make an athletics check real quick?
Yes, I can. It's just base 3. 7.
7. Okay, yeah. So Mr. Zuko is grappled.
Can I? So here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Blue fire normally triggers when an attack roll is made.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's grapple, could blue fire be casted? It's a reaction.
I'll count it.
Casted on Zuko. Okay, yeah. So Gagacha's gonna do that for the main reason of if the zombie is touching him, it is taking damage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you can go ahead and cast blue fire. What does that? What does that do again?
Blue fire, it gives Zuko a little bit of damage reduction. However, more specifically, it deals 3d6 plus 3 fire damage to the attacking creature. So that is
Go ahead and
only
roll 3d6 plus 3 for the
13 blue fire.
I know we had to change. What in the world?
What's up?
Sorry, it started at the wrong audio for a second.
You're good.
Okay. Let me turn that down a little bit. That's the D rank blue fire, right? Because I know we had
that's
had some confusion about it last time. Is that too loud for you guys?
No,
that's fine.
fine for me.
Okay. Yeah. So describe as Kakacha like casts blue fire to protect Zuko and everything from being grabbed by the zombie as it burns away.
Gagacha, knowing the game plan and with his keen senses, was able to spot the zombie as it tried to grab Mr. Zuko from the puppet.
Mhm.
So, from its tail shot almost a protective coat of blue fire around Zuko as the zombie full on trying to grab him just burnt up in blue ash.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this other one, it dashed to get in front of Johnny, so it can't make an attack. But these top two above Gakacha are going to make an attack towards him.
All right.
Well, actually, I think at this point, you guys have shown to be like slippery, sort of like prey and everything. So they're just gonna try to grab Kakacha. So Kakacha is gonna have to make 2 athletics checks.
Is that is indeed athletics.
These two are gonna try to attack. I think one of them can.
And then let me roll both of those. I will. Yeah, it won't matter. Yeah.
What was that for? 10 and a 16. Okay, yeah. So Gakacha is grappled by. I'll roll with the first one. So this top one, right, like directly above it, grabs Kakacha by its like multiple tails and everything. Like grabs it by like one of its legs and starts hoisting it up in the air. And that is a 12 to hit Kikanara, but that does not hit. So Kikanara kind of like bats its arms out the way with her bow staff, and that will be the plague touch turn. Azumi, that's all you.
All right. Izumi, seeing Kagacha get grappled, had a moment of contemplation before raising her hands to de-summon Kagacha, not wanting him to get hurt from these fucking assholes.
I'm trying to think. Is it the same casting time as? Because I know summoning is full turn action. Are you spending a full turn action to de-summon them? I don't remember the actual.
There isn't anything that determines that.
Okay.
A lot of the DMs that has gone off the same rule of casting it, you need to spend the full time, but turning it off takes no time.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I don't remember there being any rule about it, so that should be fine.
Yeah, so yeah, Gagacha will. I'ma just put his token down here as I don't
Yeah, I'll
want
just
to
put him on the
lose the
GM layer.
stats. That is perfect. And seeing the other one, Zumi's gonna run to here, gonna take a slash at the zombie right here. 22.
22 hits.
Plus 3 plus 1d8. Oh, damn. Pretty good damage there. That is a 20 slashing.
All right. Let me see. Yeah, 20 slash, and that takes it out.
Yeah. And so after de-summoning Gagacha, she swiftly steps around Uzi and around Johnny to just take a clean slash, just cutting down vertical on this zombie. With her bonus action, she is gonna cunning action dash and call out, "It's time to go!" And yeah, she is just gonna go.
All right, so I'll count you as off the or out of the area unless you want to, do anything else on future turns. Uzi, that's all you.
Let's get out. Let's get out of here before we get swarmed. Just check. Did. What's that? Alright. 25. 25. With my. Can I. That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, that's. I think that's my turn.
Yeah, Mr. Zuko is light enough. I wasn't gonna make it so your movement speed is halved while you're holding him like a regular person. So
It's a construct he can manage.
yeah, that's generally my line of thinking.
Yeah.
He's an old man being carried by an inanimate object. So that is Kukunara. Kukunara is just gonna attempt to run away. She's gonna just take these 2 attacks of opportunity. A 12 and 11. Yeah, so they're just once again uncoordinated strikes. They're not even like coordinating to work together. You would guess they don't have like in terms of D&D features, they don't have pack tactics. For reference, they're not intelligent enough or coherent enough to work together. So they're just bumping into each other, trying to like claw towards Kikunara, and she's just able to run off. And that
Fair
is
enough.
the end of the round. Everybody is out of here, which is the criteria for you guys needed to escape. So I'm gonna put Gakacha back on the map just for the reference of like copying him over.
Yeah. Because I'm able to summon him out here one more time if need be.
Yeah.
It was more safer to do it this way.
No, not that one. All right. Let me make sure that's copied, and I'll switch you guys over to the Izanami Park map so you can decide how you want to go about. Let's see.
Yeah, Izumi is still gonna say very adamantly, "We need to leave. We need to get out of this park and inform someone."
As long as you avoid the Hall of Mirrors, shouldn't care where we go.
Understandably.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's up to you guys. I was generally just gonna leave this like sort of like RP section up to you guys on how you want to proceed on.
Yeah.
So is everybody's just leaving?
Yeah. Both
That's it.
Izumi, I can't really do much for her just because she's deafened, so she.
Yeah, it fades away after a little bit. Like this is, I would count this
Okay.
as a short rest essentially.
Okay.
Oh,
So
sweet.
yeah, you I don't know why I can't talk. You guys' ears like clear up and everything. Gabiru can hear again. Kikunara just kind of speaks up and is like, I mean, like, I know it, I know it's like dangerous and everything, but our friends are still out there. I mean, I guess we can go get help. I don't know. It's a lot of
How
them.
about you and Gabiru go get help? We'll try to go get our friends. And you bring the villager with you. And Zuko.
She
Yeah.
kind of she's nodding at first, but then like as she just kind of brings up the point, she's like, well, I mean, I don't have any problem protecting Mr. Zuko and everything, but it's gonna be hard for me to. I mean, I guess Gabiru can help. I don't know. I just feel like if we get swarmed, I don't know if the two of us are gonna be enough to protect the villager and uh, Mr. Zuko since he's wounded.
I feel like at the least we all should move to the entrance of the park together. With any luck, there will already be others there defending it.
All right, we'll escort you the exit then.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a quick time lapse of you guys walking by, like same things as before. These dirt roads turning into like a red sort of crimson mud and everything as your feet are just like slopping through the blood caked dirt. Um, you guys get to the front, same things before, except now you guys are getting to like a more wide area. You just see the scope of carnage that's happened. Like I've described before, animals being torn apart, people being torn apart. You see just people are just like draped over, like, there's like a sign off that's like at the front of the park and everything. There's like people that have just tried to like crawl away onto the top of the sign, but you see plate touch that are like on the top of the area just eating people, and somebody's like been like basically almost like semi impaled, just trying to crawl over the spiked like fences and all that. You get to the front, and as you go to walk out of the gate, you feel like you are stopped by like some sort of like wall.
The hell?
You just like put your hands up to test it.
Izumi is going to do both in illusions to see if this is just a really strong genjutsu as well as a ninshu.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say just general ninshu or illusions checks for if you guys are trying to discern what this is.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, that was the illusions. Oh,
I'll make a ninja
that
check.
is the ninshu.
Ninja, go. Perfect.
17, 18. Is Gabriela rolling a ninshu check off?
I don't have proficiency in it, neither do I do in illusion. They're both -1, so I don't see the point of rolling, but I'll roll just to make sure.
I mean, you can just give somebody the help action and give them advantage if you want.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll give
Give
our
it to our
precious
puppet.
our precious little mascot support, Leo. I'll give them advantage.
Yeah.
Our mascot.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another ninshu check, Azumi.
Okay.
That's the name. Little mascot Izumi.
Little
I
man.
love the idea. I love it. I don't even care. That's
It's the
awesome.
most socially
Our
awkward.
little murder mascot.
The most social awkward person being you guys' mascot is hilarious. Uh,
It's tried and true.
21. Okay, so yeah, as you put your hand up to test it and everything, you know that this isn't an illusion, even though it's a you rolled a 10. Clearly not a genjutsu of any sort. This is a real sort of thing. You put your hand up to it, and you feel it just stopped in the middle of the air. But with a 21, you get a sense of a very dense and thick, like chakra, along with an energy that you can't really discern. I'll say with a 21, it feels familiar to something of like sensations that you've been having with like strange energy that like kind of like goes over your eyes occasionally and stuff like that. When you get emotional, you get like that sort of otherworldly energy, kind of like how I described with what washed over like Luna's eyes and everything. Like that general like feeling and everything. It feels like that, but like a mixture of chakra and that like strange sort of, I guess, energy. Uh, but it is dense to the point of like with a 21, you know that there's no breaking this whatever sort of invisible barrier has been made. But with a 21, you would guess that this is a seal of some sort. And by the guess, actually, you rolled a 19 on the die, so I'll just give you information that you get a sense that it is more than one seal that's activating how strong this barrier is. Like you would guess that maybe even like a Jonin or possibly even like the Hokage might have trouble breaking through this barrier.
Would I be able to discern how thick the barrier is?
It's not super thick. It's like about like maybe like an inch and a half thick, but it's more so about the density of this energy mixed with chakra that's comprising this barrier and stuff. You see that it's very vast and goes off miles. So you would guess you would make like a you know 19 like a rudimentary guess that this might be around the entire like park.
Yeah, seeing this, you would see her going through hand seals, slamming her hands on the ground as Gagacha would reappear, and since they can go up to 10 feet, she would summon him 10 feet, or try to summon him 10 feet past the barrier.
Yeah, as you go to summon him past the barrier and everything, you see the sort of like symbol that pops up on the ground when you summon creatures and everything. It pops up in the middle of the air, and Gakacha just falls like on top of you.
I
You're all good, Shadow. I'll just RP this sort of stuff as they're discovering
yeah.
this. But yeah, Gakacha falls onto your head as you see the seal just like appears to have been like stopped midair onto this barrier.
Uh, that is not good. There is, well, there's a barrier that I can only assume is around the park. It's, from what I can tell, Jutsu based. If I'm right, there should be multiple points powering this barrier. If we can find them, we can disable it. And as you just saw, it doesn't seem that we can get past this even with the summons. Hey, Gotcha, by chance, would you be able to, no, no, desummon and go to the Hokage or something? She's purely asking more of, come on, give us like one thing to tell someone what's going on.
Kakacha kind of communicates through like a series of memorized vocals and everything that
Mhm.
uh well you were able to desummon Kakacha before, so you know you can desummon him. uh so you don't know obviously the conditions of this barrier, but for whatever reason you can still desummon him out of there. But Kakacha having a little bit more ancient sort of knowledge on like seals and everything uh communicates that he'll probably have to ask uh the like elder of the fox sage creatures and everything on what they should do about that, because he would guess as well that the Hokage might not be able to actually get through this. So are you just gonna desummon Gakacha?
Yeah, she would not. Please do. All you need to do is inform him. That would be greatly appreciated.
All right. um yeah
Um,
mhm.
at the same time, Gabriella's going to be talking to Garu, going to desummon him also. But before summoning him, it's like, go talk to Granny Spider, okay? Go talk to her. Go talk to Granny. Get us
Gabiru
out of here.
Gabiru nods, but then like looks around at like the carnage and then looks at you. You can see he's like very clearly like worried about like leaving you here.
He's going to gently pat his head and say, I'll be fine. I've survived much rougher fights. You know that.
Kind of like a resigned hiss and everything is Gabiru desummons as well.
Just to quickly do this as just to ask, making our way back into the place, would it count as another like rest,
I'll just count
place to play?
this entire situation as like a short rest since it's been like
Okay,
one short rest since the carnival ride, because part of it is like you guys were walking.
then I am gonna spend one of my chakra die.
All right, I'll put you guys on the map just
There you go.
for
I'm back.
okay.
Yeah, because what I did was I spent 5 chakra to summon him again. So actually, I'm gonna need both of my chakra die.
Yeah, while you're
can we spend chakra die?
yeah, it's a
short
short
rest.
rest. Yeah,
Oh,
so
perfect. I'm
if
almost
you-
out.
2d8. Oh, that's okay. Cool. Well,
where did I put
I am back.
Kikunara?
Why did I put it to
Hip
0?
hip hooray!
I had 10. Yeah, no, I should. So I'm back at 10.
Guess I forgot to copy Kikunara over for some reason.
All right.
Yeah, she just stayed behind.
I'm not gonna spend the hit. Yeah. Izumi would look at Hikanara, Zuko, and the villager. I think it's best if. I think it's best if you stay hidden with these two.
That's oh, okay.
Your wood would provide, pun not intended, your wood would provide suitable shelter, and hopefully none of the zombies should be any the wiser if you just go into a more secluded part of the area.
Okay. Yeah, Kikunara kind of nods and is like, well, I mean, you guys are gonna be all right, right? Like, don't do anything like crazy.
Right now, our main goal is to deactivate this barrier. I think the best thing to do is to start regrouping with some of our other classmates. Any of them who are not able to handle the situation will send up this way. So just keep an eye out for any of our class, or hopefully anyone else who happens to get away. But right now, we need to save the people we can. Don't risk the lives of everyone for the sake of one another.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
trust your judgment with that.
Yeah, she just nods very clearly, like worried and everything. Not too thrilled about staying alone as she had expressed, but she kind of agrees with your sentiment that finding the other students would be a little bit challenging to avoid detection while having, the villager and Mr. Zuko. So she kind of like walks off into a forest, and you see that she kind of puts her hand on a tree, and the tree kind of like opens up and expands a little bit to form like a makeshift sort of like shelter. And she gives you a thumbs up, and she like takes off one of her you see she takes off like one of her million like charms and accessories that she has on her shinobi belt, uh and she hands it to you and says, this is like for good luck and stuff. I bought it on one of those magazines and stuff. Look, I I wasn't like really nice to you and Gabriela in school and stuff, and just you guys like stepped up and stuff and made me look kind of stupid. So I just want to say, I don't know, like I'm sorry, I guess, or something. And she just like walks off embarrassed as she you just have the charm that she gave you.
Izumi would gently hold the charm and just smile and nod as she watched her walk away.
So
We'll
it
need all
is
the luck we can get.
so it is just you three traveling. Um, Copy your tokens and then take everything off the map. All right, so you guys would count as being right around. So the entrance was like a little bit to the entrance of the forest. It was like right here. So
Okay.
where do you want to go next? You can look at the measurements to see like how far away everything is. But for reference, if you guys are traveling, oh wait, Gabriela said she was had to do something, right?
Yeah, so we can talk about where we're gonna go, but we
Yeah.
want to hold off until at least she gets back.
Oh yeah, and Uzi, what did you get the information that I gave about the seals, or do you need me to give you some info on that?
I did not get that info. No.
Okay. Well, I mean, Azumi can explain. You can just RP that.
Mm-hmm. The The barrier, it seems, is fueled by Fuinjutsu. It's strong enough to the point where even the Hokage might have trouble getting through. From what I can tell, this is the type of barrier that needs multiple points to power it. If we can find these separate seals and destroy them, we can weaken the barrier, even just enough for someone to break through, or for us to break through.
All right. I'm sure we can do this. We've not been training for this particular instance, but we have been training for years.
Agreed. I just hope the others are okay. Speaking of which, do you recall where the others went?
What's your history bonus? You two.
4.
Four.
My history. History is +5. I am proficient.
I'll roll a luck check real quick for each of the three. You said so 14 for your passive history. And then what was yours, Azumi?
It is +5.
+5, so that'd be 15. So 14 and 15. Two. So 1, 2, 3. So you aren't sure really where each sort of I mean you can make a history check, but at least initially you don't really know
Yeah, I
where each
would
of your
like
classmates
to
are.
do a history check. Damn.
Damn.
10 and
Wow,
11.
literally no better.
Wow, we're bad.
Literally
Question.
the same number. What's up?
Damn, we're shit.
Is the tinfoil lady in here too?
Oh,
That
Ikatai
braided my
didn't go
hair?
to the party now.
Oh, okay. So no big concerns for Gabriella.
You can make a history check if you want. Your passive history definitely doesn't beat it. But you can make a history check to get to remember. You guys were discussing, or as Uzi and Izumi were discussing where each of the classmates went, trying to remember. You can make a history check, try to remember and everything. But Uzi and Azumi, I don't know. There was so much going on and everything. Like Azumi, you're worried about not getting caught, or having the possibility of your mom finding out that you were here. And Uzi, oh, that's crazy. So let me see. 15. So the one person you guys know, so yeah, Uzi, this is still a new environment for you as well. So it's a little bit hard for you to remember, but Gabriela, you remember Yubata saying that she was going to the Hall of Mirrors to see if she could freak people out and make them think that there were like a million bugs in the Hall of Mirrors.
Deep, deep, and I mean massively deep sigh comes off Gabriella.
That's hilarious.
And she says, "No, I can't think of anywhere anyone is."
I'm gonna insight check that.
Can I as well?
Yeah, you can go ahead and make an insight check. Yeah.
Damn. Is this against your passive, or are you?
No, I feel like this is actively lying.
It's very much
She's actively lying.
I think that they deserve to make a check for this.
Damn.
Nope, she's a bad liar as always.
I think you have
So
you have a minus to deception
no,
as well.
just need to check something real quick.
Wheel of Fire.
You have like a minus 1d8 to deception.
Yeah, so 7. Yeah,
Wait,
so
hang on,
you guys
wait a
definitely
minute.
tell she's lying.
Wait a fucking minute. Wait, you have a 1d8 negative to deception? What the fuck?
How?
It's for one of
Are
the
you
traits.
double? Are you?
Gabriela has a bonus
that's
to
cool.
intimidation. Yeah, Gabriela has a bonus to intimidation, but is horrible at lying. So you notice, what does Gabriela look like when she's very obviously lying, as they can clearly see?
She's the type of person that will always look you in the eyes when she talks to you, and show dominancy. Okay. When she lies, she's the complete opposite. She can't look at you in the eyes. She's very like timid. She, it's clearly it's like it's just completely obviously that she's lying.
Let me see how many hours it would take for you guys to get to the Hall of Mirrors. It's just 2 miles. Do. Turn this linger off. 2 miles. You guys can get there depending on how fast you go. So at a fast pace, you can get 5 miles per hour, but that's obviously you're making a lot of noise then. Normal pace is 3 miles per hour, and then a slow pace is 2 miles. So you could easily get there within a regular walking pace.
Yeah, probably. Izumi does want to try something.
Mm-hmm.
Before we leave the edge of the barrier, because she is efficient with chakra, she wants to attempt this.
Okay.
She places her hand onto the barriers to feel the connection.
Mm-hmm.
And my thought is chakra control. But she wants to attempt to follow the chakra and see where the threads lead. To try to get an idea of, are these seals in one place or are they scattered?
That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, go ahead and make that chakra control check.
Heck yeah, D20. I am gonna spend my will of fire to make this advantage.
You might not have to. Uzi is proficient in Fuin Jutsu. Would you just be helping
Yo.
Izumi with any? Yeah, so you would just
Oh,
automatically have
alright.
advantage. You don't have to use your will of fire.
22.
22. Okay, so
Yeah, I am like 80% Fuinjutsu.
let me see something real quick.
If I assist them as well, do you have to do another roll? Because
No, there's
I'm
no double
proficiency in
advantage.
chakra control.
You can roll chakra control yourself. But yeah,
Okay.
there's no double advantage. Yeah.
I have expertise in it, which is specifically why I'm trying this.
22. You
I
get the
got
same thing.
22.
Okay, so yeah, let me go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll describe everything that all the info you
But
get.
you have expertise and you only get a +6.
Their constitution
Uh,
is only their constitution is
yeah.
0.
Oh, okay.
Your constitution is 0?
Or modifier
Yeah.
is 0.
Oh no!
Yeah, look, I had to make a sacrifice somewhere. Look, I have a
I
9
dumped
in
that
strength and a
intelligence.
9 in constitution, okay?
My dubstep is charisma, but then I turned every charisma skill into intelligence.
Oh, also a 9 in charisma as well.
I done strength, charisma, and wisdom. Then I focus on int, con, and dex.
Understandably.
Gotta be smart for this, you know.
I have my full stats are 17 dex, 15 intelligence, and 17 wisdom. And the only reason my con is a 10 is because I have a +1 to con.
Because this might be cut out. I gotta check something. Because when I first saw this, I was so
You might
fucking.
keep this all in.
Okay, then,
Be careful what you
not.
say.
Okay, then I'm not gonna say it. How many?
Because just because we say we might keep it out, he might be like, you know what, just to mess with them, we'll keep it in.
Yeah, that I would do some type of shit like that. Oh, don't worry, we'll cut this out. I won't cut it out.
But
All right, guess I won't say that then, because that is a good point.
yeah, so you get the vibe of it is clearly in multiple points. Like you honestly with those chakra control checks and Ninshu checks that you guys have been making, you know for sure that it's in the 4 different attractions.
I see. Then
But I like how
oh
no one
yeah, we
asked
were
what my lie was.
We
well,
know.
truthfully, it's not hard to assume as we know you hate one place here, and that Sai is at least to Izumi is pretty self-explanatory.
the funny part is, she hates the mirrors and hates the person at the mirrors.
It's not that like knowing who is a bit harder, but knowing where is very easy.
Like the new plot development, Gabriela doesn't like humans.
There's too many bees.
Yes.
Too
So
pompous for our own good.
Okay, so we need to be stopping by each one of the attractions. Each one should have one or multiple seals that are powering the barrier. Logically, we should start with the carnival rides and work our way around. We can help whoever we can at the time, but right now our main priority is to get this barrier down.
Gorilla, that sounds like a great idea. But keep in mind, there's a lot of them at the carnival ride. We were just there. Someone, not naming names, made attention and attracted a bunch. Uzi. Now, we should go somewhere else.
What happened to not naming names?
Then then the carnival rides will be the last one we go to.
Okay.
So, logically then, if I remember right, the Hall of Mirrors is the next closest one.
Why don't we start with the farthest one then?
Why don't we start with the closest one?
The farthest one would waste too much time, and the time that we could be getting to there, we could already have 1 to 2 of them disabled. We might not even need to take out all of them. So long as the Hokage and Ninja are aware, they should be able to break through once the barrier is weakened.
Okay. But if we, you know, like mirrors. Bad.
No, we can
If I
break
have a
the
tantrum, it's not my
mirrors.
fault.
Just break the mirror.
I can do that?
I,
Now you can. I don't think rules apply anymore.
though that
And
might hurt. Though the glass shards might harm you.
So as
I
you
would be a
say,
bit careful.
so when you say break the mirrors, her eyes like sparkle. I'm gonna walk in towards the mirrors, the halls of mirrors, and she's now cheerfully walking, ready to cause violence
newfound focus.
towards mirrors.
So everybody's heading towards the Hall of Mirrors, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will say with your passive perception, Izumi, you can almost swear you smell smoke. Not close, but like out in the distance. But you would guess there's a big fire somewhere near the let's go up, or somewhere in the park. I don't know, I can't talk today. We opened up Yubita's sheet.
I wonder what the DM would have done if we never decided to show up here in the first place. Like goody two shoes.
We just said no.
I mean, hey, look, that
Everyone,
was always an option.
zombies rise, everyone dies.
Most likely, yeah. So let me switch you guys over to the next map.
Oh god, my mouth is burning. Those dirty fries were hot.
I got up to feed and water the dogs and take them out, but I forgot to water myself.
Oh yeah, Izumi would bring up the fact of there's a fire nearby just before I completely forget about it.
Oh yeah,
no, there isn't.
Let me make sure their dynamic lighting is on.
It's on for me.
Okay. I just want to make sure you guys can see them. So yeah, you guys walk up to the Hall of Mirrors. Various lights that were like strung up along the walkways and everything have either been put out, like the torches and everything, or the glass sort of like lanterns have been like broken and stuff. But there's still a couple that are making a very dimly lit scene right now. Just a lot of you can't really see into the forested sections and everything. Kind of only some of the walkway lights are still on. But you clearly can hear the sound of the plate touch just groaning, just as you almost feel like you hear some sound of flesh tearing as you see just off in the distance in this walkway. As you guys walk up, you see a plate touch just like hunched over a dead body, just eating. And then as you guys walk up, Gabriela, you're kind of like in the front, I imagine, just speed walking, getting ready to break these mirrors. Um, you feel you hear a little bit of a buzzing sound in your ear, and you look over and see a swarm of wasps flying towards you, and kind of like form a exclamation mark and fly off. And then you hear someone walking up as Yubita kind of breaks the bushes hiding behind a tree, flanked by like two villagers that are very scared. She looks at you with like wide open eyes. Guys, oh my god, oh my god.
Good, keep your voice
Shh.
down.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just
I
she like visibly starts like tearing up and everything. She's like still in shock of like what's going on.
Yeah, Izumi would walk over or would walk over to her. I'm assuming Gabriella is or Gabriella. What the fuck did I just say?
Gabriella.
I'm assuming Gabriella, not liking her, kind of has a face of indifference. Gabriella, did I offend her?
Yes.
Oh no!
How dare you call them Gabriella?
Uh, really good. It's probably something. Their dog is probably
Sorry,
yeah, yeah.
I had a phone call. So
You're
No,
all
what
good.
did I
you're
miss?
fine. Yubata, we found.
Yeah, some bee. You saw a swarm of wasps approach you, and they formed an exclamation mark and like went off. And then Yubitsa walked out. She's like freaking out right now.
Yeah, Izumi wanted to know what your reaction to her was before speaking up.
She's gonna be like, "You're alive." Okay.
Yeah, Izumi.
I think she's too spooked to notice the shade with that. So she just she like gives you a hug, and like she very much is like kind of like sniffling a little bit, trying to like stifle back, like fully just sobbing and everything. Um, and she just details to you guys everything that went down. She was freaking people out in the Hall of Mirrors, making her wasps look like there were like a million of them. And then people started just like dropping to the ground and like vomiting. And there was blood everywhere. And then uh, yeah, people started rising as these zombies. But she also notes something strange that let me see, what did that roll for perception? Yeah, she notes something strange that she didn't see them directly, but she could have sworn she saw people like in black sort of clothing and like a plague doctor sort of mask, stabbing people with what appeared to be like, yeah, that's a 20. So yeah, she saw people in like black gear stabbing people with like knives, and then also some sort of strange syringe like thing.
The drug. Okay, Yubita. We understand that the situation is as fucked as it can be, to be blunt.
Whoa!
But we have a situation that we need your help with. Right now, the amusement park is covered in a barrier. We know that there's a seal in each of the attractions that we need to break. to weaken and hopefully just disable the seal. Did you see anything like that around?
With the 20 perception check, she kind of notes that, well, yeah, I guess I thought they were like freaking out or something, or they were just some weirdo. But I remember somebody in the Hall of Mirrors. They were like sitting on the ground and like looked like they were like writing something, but I don't know. I didn't really make note of it. I guess that might be a seal, I guess, but I wasn't really thinking about that sort of thing at the time.
That is fine. That is more than enough than what we needed to know. Are are you okay to stay here?
She nods and says, "There's a there's a lot of them. My bees have been telling me there's a lot roaming through the area, so I'll I'll follow right behind you guys just to make sure." She kind of notes just because you guys know Yubata is a genius and sensory ninja.
Which is greatly appreciated in this case.
And actually, she'll give you. Let me see real quick. So that will be. She'll give out 2 honey patches. So she goes to her wasps and kind of does some hand signs. You see, and you see the wasps kind of form this chakra-rich honey that you know that they can produce. And they kind of like form into like a little like block and everything, like a dense block. And she hands one to Azumi and then one to who's the most wounded? So I am one to Azumi and one to Uzi just because he can disperse them with their puppets. But you can go ahead and write this down. One of her features is that she can give out honey batches. So each batch has 5 charges. So you and Azumi and Uzi have 5 charges each, and you can give it to somebody else. But eating these honey batches as an action or a bonus action will heal you 1d6 plus your Constitution modifier in HP and chakra.
Ooh.
And you get the full benefit. So you just get maximum 6 plus your con mod if you use an action to eat it. So it's 6 plus con mod, HP and chakra. But if you use a bonus action, then you roll. But yeah, that's just something to note for something she gives you.
Yeah.
Izumi is very much gonna appreciate that unironically.
I'll roll initiative for Yubita real quick, and then we'll roll with the same initiative we've had before. Damn.
Oh shit.
Yubita gets a 21.
Do you want us to just reroll initiative here since we're in a new area?
Yeah, you can go ahead and reroll initiative. Yeah. Wait, shit! I didn't need to take you off the initiative. I can just add you back on.
Oh.
20. It's a 7. And Azumi, what did you get? 18? Azumi, you got an 18, right?
They're already in the turn order.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I see.
Yeah, they rolled straight from the sheets.
I'm just going to keep the plate session initiative of 12. So, let's see. So Yuita will just kind of confirm with you guys that you guys are heading to the Hall of Mirrors and everything.
Could I be added to initiative?
Uh,
I don't see myself on there.
Click your token and then open up your character sheet and click the initiative and then edit it to whatever
Oh, okay.
number.
No, I got it. It's all good.
Okay.
Can you guys see yourselves on initiative now?
Yes.
Make sure.
Then
Yeah.
are we moving in initiative right now, or are we out of initiative for now?
You're moving with initiative just for sneaking. Same thing as before. If you're not detected by anything by the end of the round, then I'm just going to switch over to you guys getting to the Hall of Mirrors and everything. Even though it's not really a different map, but you'll see. plague touch.
Okay.
Trying to figure out how do I add them. I'll just make a copy of one right here. Um, 18, you have a higher initiative or higher dexterity than the plague touch. That's you going first with that. All right. So Yubitsa is just going to try to sneak. I don't really think that. Does she have anything to help with that? Insect sphere. Two. I guess preemptively she will use an action to mark probably the most gung ho person. So she'll use a flower mark to mark you, Gabriela. I'll post the jutsu in a second.
Okay.
Main action. So how much chakra is that? It's 4 chakra. And you have 10 temporary hit points. So I'll drop down a little temp HP symbol. Or actually, you have access to that. So just drop down a temp HP symbol and add 10 to the hit points for that. So that's your temp HP. As she marks you with, you see like a pink glowing sort of like seal forms on your shoulder and everything, and emits like a kind of like a sweet flowery smell as she marks you with protective pheromones. So you have 10 temporary hit points, and creatures that hit you with a melee attack while you have those take her nin mod and piercing damage. So it's 3 piercing damage whenever they do that.
Who
No, I
did
got
she give this
10
to?
temporary hit points.
Gabriela.
Gotcha.
How do I put on roll 20?
Just drop down the temp HP token,
Here, I gotcha. There you go.
and I'll allow you to access
I didn't know
that.
that's a thing.
Yeah, he put that there so we would have it since we're using up all the normal things that it would be on.
I'll just type that in for you while I'm doing that because I have to make it so you can actually see the token and all that in the darkness.
I'll just mark it on my sheet.
Yeah, I have it right next to you. See it on the thing.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so she's gonna move. Make sure that she's gonna try to like stick to the darkness and everything. And she tells the villagers to wait up near the entrance. It's 15 feet towards this direction, and that'll be Yubitsa's turn. Uzi, that's all you.
Yep. We could move half our moving speed while stealth. Is
Yeah.
that how it was? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just move it up here.
All right.
I don't have.
And
Yeah, I think that's it.
you could use your bonus action to spend one of those charges if you want to gain some HP and chakra back, but that's all up to you.
My chakra is full, so I'm gonna wait. Was it both health and chakra?
Yeah, you heal 1d6
Oh.
plus con mod HP and chakra.
Oh.
I'm gonna save that. I
All
don't.
right.
I
That
think.
is-
Yeah.
All right. Bonus action is hiding. Damn, that is a 25.
Bonus action what?
Bonus action hide. Cunning action.
I won't say you need to. It would only be a stealth check if you end up within 30 feet. I'm pretty sure that's how their passive perception. I'll count you guys as hidden right now since they're not like, they don't see you or anything. So as long as you don't enter within 30 feet of one of these play touch, then you won't have to make a stealth check. You
Okay,
just count
and
as already being
then
hidden.
what way Yubita is currently heading? I'm assuming Yubita is more so leading the way to the Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah, she just started walking on the way. I do have to have her make a stealth check because I didn't realize that she was within range.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah, so these two plate touched are they're kind of on like on alert now. They don't directly see her, but just kind of like snarling off in you guys' direction, like as they are gonna investigate on their turn.
let's see. Then in my case, I'm going to. I want to. They're over here. So I want. We will move that. And that would be in range, so I'm gonna move 25 right here. And to specify, now that I have cunning action while in stealth, I'm able to move my full movement.
Yep, and you don't have to remake it when you're as long as you're not like seen.
Yeah.
So
And I
yeah,
want to check. Uh, no, I don't have faith in my melee. And I don't have that. Sorry.
you
Oh,
Yubatsa
okay, I can.
does well, Yubatsa does gesture towards you that she's worried about like the plate touched over here. Look, and so she asked if you could like do something to like distract the or, like divert their attention,
This is a
like
really
throwing a
fun.
kunai or something like that to
Yeah,
yeah.
that what I'm probably gonna do. I just had a really funny idea is all. Because command has the unaware keyword, so I'm able to use it in stealth.
Hmm.
So I just I I just thought of something really dumb, but no, yeah. Uh, because we know they're over here in the dark, Izumi bonus action is gonna throw her kunai over this way.
Okay.
Probably more around here-ish.
Yeah, so that would be the location they're going to be investigating on their next turn. Is they are still alerted, so you want to be careful when you walk around them.
Yeah, and then with that, I will move my last 5 feet up, and I am gonna ready an action to, if I am spotted, I will swipe at one of them with my Chokuto if they get into range.
Hmm.
That is my turn.
All right. So let me see something real quick. Pass perception 11. I'll roll with that stealth check that you made before because you were within range of this one right here. But I'll roll with that stealth check that you just rolled anyway. Uh,
Okay.
so that will be the plate touched. They go to investigate right here. The other ones are currently just that you can see are just chewing on words, chewing on dead bodies, and that will be the end of plate touch turn. Gabriela, that's all you.
So we can only move half our movement speed, correct?
Yeah, your movement speed is half while sneaking.
Okay.
Which for you it really doesn't matter because that's still pretty much
25 feet movement. Or would you say 55 divided by 2 is 25 or 30?
Oh, we round up around these parts, so I would say 30.
Okay. So I'll move right here. It's a stealth.
Right.
So I'm between the Walking Dead and the people.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll hold my action after that.
Just ready in action. Okay.
Yeah. Should I roll stealth?
Let me check if you're within range of any of these plate touch. Yeah, go ahead and make that stealth check.
All right.
I'll say with advantage because they are currently investigating the spot that is going to be through the kunai. I feel like that makes sense. Oh, advantage not needed. That's a 16. So yeah, you're able to just kind of like sneak over, kind of like hiding behind the trees and everything. All right, and that is the end of the round. So let me
I
just
rolled advantage just to see what I would get,
yeah.
and I got 25.
So let me just handle some stuff real quick, and then
They can see
I'll move you
the
guys
bug
over.
person, but not me.
They're more so like alerted to the presence of somebody, but that's why Azumi's kunai was very crucial because
Okay.
otherwise it would might have had a repeat of the last area you guys were in.
Oh, we could have just left the bug lady and the people behind and just went to the next situation.
I thought you were excited about a break mirrors.
You're right. That's what we came here for. All right, breaking mirrors it is.
Yes, that's the one
Gabriella's
reason
not
we
the
came here
smartest.
for.
Gabriella's not the smartest.
If we find any way to save lives, that's just a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do notice, Azumi, I will say as you get closer, you'll still be moving over to the Hall of Mirrors, but this might influence what you do. You see that this plate touch that's in front of the like kind of like a wagon cart sort of situation. You hear whimpering from inside of the cart, and you know that there's a you see like a villager kind of like hidden in the very back of this cart and everything. As this plate touch is like just not aware of the villager inside, is just
Oh
eating the dead body. So he's just kind of like hiding, like crouched up in the ball.
man, I
Um,
already had a plan to deal with that plague touch, but that just made it even more so what I'm gonna do.
um, yeah. So that just information for when you guys leave the Hall of Mirrors and all that. So I'll move you guys over.
What do you
Oh,
mean when we leave? We're gonna deal with that shit now.
I'm gonna say Azumi could do that. Like I guarantee
oh yeah,
I
you
will
have your
be
ready to action.
ready to action, and then on, on the technical next round, I'd be able to move over and just fucking end the shit
Whale
out of
it.
that dude.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and I'll let you make your attack roll quick while I'm moving you guys over to the Hall of Mirrors.
All right, let me just go ahead. So that's stealth. Oh damn. Well, 12 still hits. Still
That's six.
not my proudest moment.
Is that between 30 to 60 feet? It
I,
is.
I do not.
He's in kunai distance.
Yeah, well, then I don't think it'll be necessary, and you'll see why.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Go ahead
let's
and
see. It
roll
already
your.
makes it that. Then
Was that
lethal
your attack
2.
roll?
12 is the attack
12.
roll.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, yeah. Then lethal 2. That makes it a. So this is fun plus. So off what's its head.
24. Yeah. So you
How'd you do 48 plus 28
So
damage?
yeah. Go ahead.
my I can explain that real quick. Dueling mastery makes my first attack with my sword an extra, it increases the damage die, and then with this weapon I have lethal 2, meaning with the first attack in stealth I attack someone with, it also increases the damage die by 2.
Wait, wouldn't that be your Iron Claw is the one with lethal too, right? Or is that your
Chokuto also has lethal.
Chokuto has lethal too? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be an additional 2 damage die. Where was the 4d8 come from? Or was the extra d8? Because I know it's plus 2
Lethal
damage
attack.
die, one from dueling mastery, and oh, lethal attack. Yeah, I think that would just be
Darn.
that would be 3d8 plus 3 plus 1d8. But either way, that takes it out. I think because that's plus 2, one from dueling mastery, and then one from oh wait, lethal too. So that's yeah.
Yeah.
Just I'm tripping. Yeah, you're right. Uh, so that takes it
Darn,
out
alright.
before it's even able to make a sound. It just gets its head chopped off. Let me move you guys over. I guess I'll do it according to initiative for who's in the front. So just for reference, I couldn't find like a really good Hall of Mirrors map. So the way I'm going to do this is that this space is essentially doubled. So everything like like range for attacks, including like movement and stuff like that, will just count as uh, doubled. So your movement speed becomes 15 feet, or essentially just halved and stuff like that while within the area. And the same thing for ranged attacks. The area counts as doubled. So like what would be 10 feet on the map right here would be 20 feet for reference.
Okay.
Question about the mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is very important. Is it mirrors on a wall or is it just mirrors standing in a frame?
Both. It's a hall of mirrors, so it's just an assortment of them. It's a lot of people in here. Hold up.
I don't know why we lost the cool little health bars and whatnot. By the way, I
Hmm?
find that very funny. We're not allowed to have those anymore.
Wait, can you not see your health?
Uh, d- clicking on it, clicking on my token, I can see the numbers in there for it, but I don't see like the bars.
Maybe try
I just
refreshing your
thought it was
page.
funny.
I don't see it on my screen for that. Hmm.
Could
All right.
that be?
Yeah. Let me move you. Let me move the rest of you guys over real quick. I know this is pretty cramped, but I really couldn't find a good Hall of
Oh,
Mirrors
you
map.
were
I was trying to
right.
find one.
Cool. I didn't know that was that.
All right. So Yubata walks in. So you guys get into this hall of mirrors. You see a couple of them are already shattered to your disappointment, Gabriela. Uh, as you see
Oh,
dead bodies all over the ground. You do hear groaning within the hall of mirrors. So you would guess that there's some of them are like kind of like feasting on bodies and near the back of it. But for the immediate area near the front, you do notice a dead body that is looks a little bit differently than the rest of them. Let me put this down. This is a dead body of a what looks like a college student, but I guess I should make them visible on the thing.
that would be pretty neat.
Yeah. Still very dark in here, by the way, so you would need some sort of like light source in order to see. But you notice in the darkness a dead villager's body on the ground that looks well. Actually, I'm going to ask, or would you? Yubata would kind of say that she doesn't really want to get closer, so I'll just switch over to you, Uzi. Are you like walking up to the body to investigate it?
Yeah.
All right. Um, let me see something real quick. Yeah, go ahead and make me a investigation check. Actually, your passive investigation should be high enough for it because you have a +6, right?
I have a +7.
+7. Yeah, so you definitely could easily
Oh,
get
okay.
info. I guess wrapping up, um, Uzi, as you're walking up to this the body of this dead man, uh, you notice he looks emaciated, similarly to the plate touch that you've seen, just not nearly as extreme. He has a many like bite wounds across his neck and like various parts of his body and stuff. But you see a book next to his like limp hand.
Hmm. I'm gonna pick up the book.
All right. You pick up the book and you see various formulas of like seals and everything on the book, and it's like there's like kind of like failed formulas almost, but you can tell just with your own expertise in ninshu and everything and fuin jutsu that this is definitely related to the seal on the that's keeping the barrier around the park and stuff. Just one of them, but you can tell that this is a part of it just due to the strange nature of the seal. It's almost like the seal is in the shape of your usual fuin jutsu barrier sort of seal, but it's like has a skull sort of shape to it. And I'll reveal this because your passive investigation is definitely high enough. Let's see, I forget that because it's dark that you guys can't see certain tokens.
Can't see shit.
Yeah, just wrapping up the session. You see, this dead man is like reached out like towards a sort of covered up section on the wall, just in the back corner. Why can't y'all see it? The name at least.
I can see this thing.
Cool kids.
Yeah, for some reason the name isn't popping up.
We aren't. Oh yeah, I guess we did fail school.
Yeah,
Wait, shouldn't
so
that make us the cool? Wait, shouldn't that make us the cool kids though? Too cool for school.
I don't know. We failed for like
I guess we're too aggressive for
bizarre
school.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, wrapping up. Yeah, you see the outstretched hand is you kind of uncover a like hidden sort of area, and you see this seal written on the wall. I'll say, with the information that you're able to have, make me a little chakra control check or a ninshu check, real quick, just to wrap up to get information on the seal.
A ninja check.
Yeah, ninshu. Sorry.
12.
12.
Ooh.
No,
You would
never
guess.
mind, I don't have.
I mean, I'll say
That's
Azumi, you're right after. So would you want to just give a help action to Uzi?
Yeah, that was the idea.
Yeah, go ahead and make another one.
That 20!
Fuck
Wait,
yeah.
that means I get Will of
You
Fire,
get-
right?
Yep, you get a will of fire.
No, that means I won't get one next session.
No, it
Damn
carries
it.
over. It carries over because you're not in
That
combat.
carries over. What does it
Yeah, I'm
mean?
just joking.
Okay, I was like, don't tell me you're that confused.
Quick time information. You see this seal. I'll give you information about all the fucking seals. This is one of 4 seals in the 4 different attractions. This one will require you to make 2 DC 16 chakra control checks to disable. And you know that with a fucking nat 20, but goddamn, I was wanting that to be a surprise. But you see, as you're looking at the formula of the seal, why it was so hard for this dead seal smith to write down, and why it's like, a whole bunch of failed equations. This seal has multiple things layered into it, including an alarm jutsu. So as soon as you start trying to take down this jutsu, it's going to set off an alarm, and you're going to guess that's why this seal smith is dead, because he tried to like start disabling it, and it makes a loud sound. So disabling any of these seals is going to set off a loud sound for however many rounds it's going to take to disable it. This one is 2 chakra control checks needed, DC 16, like I said. And to wrap up the session, I'll give you some info to work on that. A nat 20 is insane in this situation.
That's how we end the
I
session.
will quickly
Yeah.
say,
Mhm.
I have been informed that I would be notified when they are directly on the way to grab me.
Okay.
So I do have a bit more time.
Okay. All right. Yeah. If we have a bit more time, you guys can see the.
question.
Mhm.
And it's always the question I always thought of for seals and stuff. Seals when you have to write something down onto a piece of paper or something, right?
Yeah, it's like a
Yes, yeah.
mathematical formula for a
Okay.
jutsu.
What would happen if we just rip the paper or destroy the equation, like erase it? Wouldn't that just like cancel it?
Does anyone have an eraser
No.
on them?
So I can explain this. I fucking
It's-
love Fuji.
It's chakra enhanced.
Yeah, so think about it less as a piece of paper you put down and more as a piece of machinery that is guarded. You can't just destroy the paper because the paper itself is imbued with chakra to be resilient. And in our case, there could be, which I don't think there are any extra stuff, but normally there are other stuff in place to ensure the seal's functionality in a result of a simple tear. But that is something that can work, as that is seen directly in the anime where they're trying to save Gaara, where Team Guy does pretty much that, where they tear off seals and, breaks whatever barrier.
Yeah, this one is markedly like way more advanced than your average seal. So no, like just destroying the area isn't going to do anything. You would guess with the Nat 20 that Uzi got, it's just kind of all the things clicking in your head of the twin juice that you and Nazumi have been taught growing up and everything. It's just going to appear in the crater essentially. If you made a crater in the wall, it's just going to appear in the crater or the closest surface and everything. Okay. So you actually need to disable the seal with Fuin Jutsu. And why?
Another way to think about it would be the same chakra that is powering the exterior barrier. There's no way that there isn't a small part of that chakra protecting each of the fucking pillars.
Yep.
It'd be illogical. Okay.
The info that you're gonna get is that you see the numbers next to each attraction. That is how many chakra control checks you need to succeed to disable it. So the one you're at right now requires 2.
No.
The Haunted Hayfield, the one there requires 3. And the Carnival Ride requires 4. And the one that is at the Haunted House requires only 1.
Okay, yeah, I agree with the notion of the Carnival Rides being less so much fucking more now. Holy, we would have went into that fucking blind.
Okay, so knowing that we don't know how much time you have, do we want to start this now?
I'm gonna be there. I don't know how far her furthest friend is, but I should have enough time till we can get a round or 2 going. But we can also stop here if you would like it to be all continuously one. That's up to yous. I will say, Uzi, I take it you're gonna be the one primarily disabling it?
Yeah.
It is going to take an action, by the way, to make that chakra control.
Because then I can also command the. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like my bonus action can be spent controlling Johnny.
That is fair.
Mm-hmm.
He also has a new attack that I want to use.
So it's just chakra control to destroy it, right?
Yeah.
2 checks, DC 16.
What's your plus on chakra?
+6.
Okay, same as me. Okay, it doesn't
matter. We all have +6.
Yep, you guys are all very good with chakra control. So, yeah, I'll say that with all the stuff that you did and everything, that was just your turn for that. Azumi, it is your turn. I'll say an help action is usually an action, so you just have your bonus action available.
Bonus action. Let's see. It's still in stealth, correct?
Yeah, you would still be stealth. You're not like immediately being.
Okay.
Hunted or anything.
And then you said each square in this whole area is double, so that's 10. Would going out here be 15 or 20?
Moving 10 feet would be 20. Just basically double whatever the distance that you're moving and subtract that from your movement.
Okay, then yeah, here should be good enough. Because an alarm is about to go off regardless, Izumi is gonna take a shot at that plate touched with her kunai.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
All right, at advantage because of stealth. Jesus. How did I roll 5 2 times? You son of a...
Oh my lord.
Well, it's still an 11.
11 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see if it's enough. 9? No, I think it's 1 HP.
9. No, that fully takes it out. So how you can describe how you throw it, like precise, like expert precision and stuff like that with your kunai.
through the back of its head as it's gorging itself on the corpse. She just gets a moment where it leans up enough where the kunai just sinks into the back of its head.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah, so this might be a little bit rough. Hold up. So range would have it going into there, so it'll be 15 feet. Azumi, as you throw the kunai and everything, make me a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. A wisdom save. That is a +6.
That is an 8. So
Oh no.
I'm gonna, because I don't trust that wisdom save, I'm gonna spin my will of fire.
okay, yeah, go ahead, spend it.
I don't, something about this seems scary.
I
Yeah.
never trust any wisdom save.
So as you throw the kunai, it just takes out this plate touch right here. You see you almost hear like a flip of like paper, almost like paper like falling to the ground, and you see a blinding flash of light go, but you're able to close your eyes quick enough to not be blinded by it. And one more thing happens.
Where did the flash come from, out of curiosity?
I'm about to tell you in a second.
Okay. Because it would just be really funny if the fucking zombie had a flash tag and a kunai to the back of the head triggered it.
Uh, yeah. So the flash came from this direction.
Izumi's gonna call out because now that she's done that, unless the zombies are looking elsewhere for the most part, not in stealth, she's gonna call out, "We have other company, be ready." And that is her turn.
And yeah, I'll go through that. The plague touch definitely are alerted by that flash and everything. But you do notice you hear like a whizzing sound, like something flies past your ear and like thunks into like a nearby like wall of the Hall of Mirrors and everything. And you see a syringe has lodged itself into the wall. You didn't see where it came from. Like whoever did this was very well hidden, so you can't see where it came from. But yeah, you do notice that as it just this attack, it missed you.
Oh.
These plague touched are going to start moving over here.
Ooh, wow.
See that flash of light gets their attention and everything, and so they're just gonna make an attack towards you.
All right, we'll see
as
if
they
either
emerge
of
from the
them hit.
darkness. Where did I put the plate touch to? Oh, right here.
Okay, awaiting stance at the second one, so disadvantage, please.
Okay, yeah, let me roll an additional time.
I will pass on that net 20. It's still a 23, but I'll take a not
23 hits. You take 1 bludgeoning damage as it like clips you across the face, and go ahead and make me a strength save as as it tries to grab you.
Wait, did I do that right? Yeah, 4. No, I did not do that right. I'm at 18 health, not fucking 11. A strength save, you said?
Yep.
I think that's -1. No, it's +0. Let's go! Yeah!
Oh no! Oh no.
Let's fucking go.
Just make sure that the music is changing. All right, there we go. So
I'm not a fan.
what did you roll for that
That
strength save?
one,
That
baby.
one?
Hitting the natty.
Yeah, so you're grappled by this plate touched as it grabs you by the shoulders.
Just gross, 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 gross.
All right. That is the plague touch turn. This one all the way at the end is just gonna. Oh, actually, no, you already disabled it, so I don't think there's any more in the immediate area. Gabriela, that's your turn.
Oh no.
Okay. So where plague touches are coming from all directions.
Yeah, and then
Just one
Azumi
direction.
notified you that you guys have company other than the plate touched.
Yeah.
Okay. Where exactly did the dart come from?
This direction.
Yeah.
That's too dark to rush in there. She's going to help take care of the plague touch is currently bothering her.
I just imagine Gabriella comes up and just hears ew, 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 it's touching me.
Yeah, Gabriela is being like violently let's call it grabbed by the plate touched. That would be
Oh no.
that would count as 30 feet.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry, I'm just vibing to the music.
No, you're all good. I like the music a lot.
Yeah, this is very good background music. And it becomes better. Yeah.
Did I do that wrong?
Or you just
I
roll
was
an
trying to see
attack.
my screen. Yeah.
This is a little bit too inspirational for this situation.
Aww.
24.
24 definitely hits. Like I said, you can just go ahead and roll damage if you roll above a 10 to hit.
My vibe got stopped.
I'm attacking the one at the bottom.
That is 10 damage. So yeah, that's not the one that's currently grappling Azumi, but you still completely take it out.
I know it's not the one grappling her, but it's just one less distraction.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Just in case I don't hit. Just in case I don't kill it over strike. Okay. 2d6 plus 8. 16 points of damage to the other one.
Damn. Wait, that was 2d6?
Yeah.
Are you attacking as a bonus action?
Yeah, and I use flight just in case I didn't kill in the first hit.
Okay, yeah, that the multi-attack doesn't add the ability modifier to the bonus action damage, but that still takes out the. Oh wait, no, it's 7 damage, so it's just barely alive.
So bonus action doesn't take.
Yeah, a weapon with multi-attack doesn't add its ability modifier to the damage if it's used as
It's
a
not
bonus
multi-attack.
action.
It's light. It's a multi-attack. It's light.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if you were using your bonus action to strike, because that would mean you're using multi-attack, so it wouldn't add the ability modifier.
Oh. Okay.
But it's still very much on wobbly legs as you batter it with 2 strikes and everything, like a quick series of strikes, and it's multiple bones breaking its body and still undeterred.
That would be my turn.
All right. That will be the end of the round, and Yubata is just going to. Oh wait, wait. No, they're not attacking. They're not attacking Gabriela. Just thinking about a different person. Yubitsa is just going to attempt to. Yubitsa looks at Yuzi and says, "Do you want to be the only one that works on it? Do you need some help?"
I should be good for this. Just make sure I don't get attacked during it.
Okay, yeah. So she's just gonna ready an action, as you do hear some plate touched start like groaning like as they start emerging from the Hall of Mirrors.
Ah, shit.
Just two in here, but they get ready to start heading over your direction. Yubiza readies her action, and that will be. Let me see. I'm gonna need another wisdom save from Azumi and Gabriela. As this time you do see the source of it. Two.
It was one of the villagers all along.
It was Yubita.
Damn, double agent.
No, I trusted you.
How could you?
Gabriela would just be like, I didn't like her anyways.
Yeah, what was that? What was that wisdom save for you and Gabriela?
Oh wait, we both need to wisdom.
Yeah, both of you.
16.
As you see, once again, this time you notice it's a flash tag that's being thrown onto the ground. As it ends up right here. 16 succeeds. Give me a wisdom save, Gabriela.
They said it was the 6.
6? Oh, okay, all right. So Gabriela, you are blinded until the end of each one's blind until the end of their turn. So yeah, until the end of your next turn, you're blinded. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Yep. So let me check something for grappled real quick. Creature the grapple. Okay, so it's not made or anything. All right. Something else. Now I'll describe to you guys what specifically is attacking you. All right. So same thing as before, Gabriela. You hear something whiz past your ears as it thunks into the wooden walls of the Hall of Mirrors. You guys see, or more specifically, same rules as stealth. You're alerted to the presence of two individuals in this area. You would guess that they're not any much farther away than. They're not further than like 30 feet away from you guys. Although it would be like active perception to find them. But you know it's two individuals as you hear rustling in the bushes, just one from the direction where the flash tag was thrown, and then one from the direction where the syringe was shot. Uzi, that's your turn.
Remember, you have advantage on your check.
Perfect. As my action, it's time to do the chakra control and activate the alarm.
Well, is it advantage from? Did you use your action to do a help action, Izumi?
Yes.
Okay, I can remember if that. Yeah, so you have advantage.
First one is a 25.
A 25 definitely succeeds, so that knocks down one of them.
Then, you're gonna do some alarm things, or can I just do more turn?
Yeah, I was gonna let you finish your turn and then describe the alarm going off and everything.
Got it. I'm gonna have Johnny move around. Actually, can he move around? Yes, he can. Perfect. Right, that's how you do it. I'm gonna have him move over here, next to the plague touch, as my bonus action. And I'm gonna have him attack with yeah, with his new weapon. Actually, no, I'm just gonna have him smack with the bow. Just use the melee weapon, a slam.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that for now. 17.
17 hits.
Woo! Should be. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. 5 damage.
I'll reveal this one on the map since Johnny's right next to it.
Oh no.
5 damage. That is.
Oh no.
So you said it's like what, like a slam attack? Like what does this new thing look like? Because you guys kind of like have
Oh
like
no,
a
this
mental ant situation.
I have a different attack which I probably should have used actually. I just used a normal slam attack that every puppet gets.
Okay, yeah, it just like kind of like punched, like slammed its fist into his chest.
Yeah.
You do feel something else, like a plate touch, like touch your puppet, so you know it's right next to it. Yubita will just use her raid action to help you out in this situation. So she's going to cast. Let me see. Actually, she won't spend any chakra just yet. She'll just use a bee swarm attack as her reaction for her ready action. That hits.
Bee swarm.
That hits, and that is 8 piercing damage. I don't think that she thinks that she can poison these things. So that's 8 damage as the she sends out like a swarm of wasps from her, like the sleeve of her jacket, and they go and stab into this plate touched.
Yep.
That is Uzi's turn. Yeah, and as that happens, you just hear this loud ringing of an alarm, like a fire alarm, like wow, 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 as this extremely loud alarm is sounding out. You can guess this thing can be heard for at least like a mile.
Do I have to make a save for this?
No, not for this one. I wouldn't say it's louder
Let's
than.
go.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's louder than Luna's roar. Azumi, that is your turn. You're currently grappled.
Oh damn. Yeah, but it projects the noise. Grappled. I forget. Does that mean if I attack the person grappling me, it's disadvantage, or no?
No. Your speed becomes 0, and that's pretty much it. Your just speed becomes 0, and you're just grappled by the creature.
Okay.
You don't gain any sort of penalties for grappled, though.
Okay, well, let me do my attack, and let me do my turn, and then fucking I do have to go here. So
Okay, yeah, we'll wrap it up with that.
attack. Alright, so that is 2d8, and because Gabriella's right here, thank you. I get that. That is a 14 damage to that guy.
Yep, 14 damage as you slash this plate touch through. Just like from shoulder to waist. And that is where we'll wrap it up. As I'll say for a little bit of thing as you guys are as we're finishing the session, you hear, I've described before the breaking of twigs and like groans in the distance. You hear, if not dozens, maybe upwards of like 30 zombies heading towards you guys' area.
Sucks not having AoE jutsu.
And that is where we're in the session. I hope you guys. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's go for a walk.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the session. If you like the content on this channel, go ahead and like and subscribe and hit that bell icon with a nat 20, like these players have been doing for 17 times a session. And yeah, peace out.